So one of the things that I always tell people is that you should meet your photographer before you go ahead and book him or her. And as we're online, you can't actually meet me, so this is the best we're going to do. And I hope it's going to be useful. I'm going to keep it really short. It's just a chance to very quickly tell you about myself, 2 minutes tops. I've been a photographer kind of all my life. In fact, my first camera is up there somewhere. I got it as a birthday present when I was 12. I've loved photography ever since. I've been professional wedding photographer for 8 years, and I just love photography. I really do. I've now photographed around over 100 weddings. Goodness knows how many engagements and families and so on and so forth. My photography is all about people. That's what I do. And whilst I live near Bury St Edmunds in Suffolk, I cover the whole of East Anglia. It's where I mostly do photography. But I'm certainly happy to cover all of the UK. I've been down to London, in the Midlands, and I've done a couple of weddings abroad. And had we not had COVID this year, I would have done 2 more weddings abroad, one in Tenerife and one on a Greek island. So I'm really comfortable anywhere doing any sort of wedding. And I think it's worth mentioning that it's not just the photography, it's the person, and hence why I wanted to do this video, because whilst there are many photographers who can do great photos, what you're looking for is what you should also be looking for, is someone who's going to fit in with your day, who's going to fit in with your guests, who has done enough weddings to understand the way that weddings unfold, that things don't quite always go to plan and can work with that, and is flexible, but will still get the shots, the great shots of your wedding. So I offer 2 packages, up to 6 hours, where we'll cover, in some cases, the whole of your wedding. If it's a fairly compact kind of wedding, we can do absolutely everything. If it's a longer, spread out whole day thing, starting at 10 o'clock, finishing at 10 o'clock at night, that's fine, and I'll be there for the entire time. And just to round off, my style of photography is candid, documentary, reportage, whatever you want to call it. So basically, I just blend in with your guests. I try not to stand out. I don't have huge, great cameras. I use fairly small gear, and I try not to be intrusive, because I want to get those sort of shots of you and your guests where you're not really aware that I'm there. I'm certainly not creating the shot. It's just capturing what is happening throughout your day. And that is probably around about 80% of the shots that I do. Obviously, things like the ceremony, cake cutting, first dance and all that is simply photographing what's happening. But there are some shots where I will create the scene. I'll find some particularly lovely places at the venue, sometimes indoors, sometimes out in the gardens. I'll set up lighting and I'll get everything just perfect. I'll then call you over and we'll get some shots. The aim of those shots is to get these kind of magazine cover type shots that are absolutely superb. I've had wedding photos published on front pages of wedding magazines. I've had weddings featured in magazines. So I'm quite used to doing those sort of shots. And I'll do them very efficiently. I won't drag you away for hours on end. I can get these done 5-6 minutes, and then I'll look at another setup maybe in an hour's time and that sort of thing. It's your wedding. It's not about me getting photos, it's about you having memories of your day. So that's what I do. Take a look at the rest of the site, and hopefully if you want to go further, just get in touch and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching.